Welcome to my channel Old Gold Coins. Today videos is one you won't miss. We're diving into the world of coins, so let's get it started. The coin shown in your image is a 2002 United Kingdom 1 penny, 1p coin, part of the British decimal coinage system. Here's a comprehensive and detailed explanation of this coin, including its historical, cultural, and numismatic significance. The obverse side of the coin displays a right-facing portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, created by Ian Rank Broadley. This effigy was introduced in 1998 and is widely recognized for its realistic depiction of the Queen, highlighting her age and maturity. The initials IRB beneath her neck stand for the designer's name. Surrounding the portrait is the inscription Elizabeth II DG IREG FD 2002, which is abbreviated Latin for. The year 2002 signifies the year the coin was minted. This was a significant year in the UK as it marked the Golden Jubilee, the 50th anniversary of Queen Elizabeth II's reign, which began in 1952. The country celebrated with national events, commemorative coins, and special ceremonies. The reverse of the 2002 penny, designed by Christopher Ironside, features a portcullis with chains, which is an adaptation of the badge of Henry VII and also the emblem of the Palace of Westminster. Above the portcullis is the numeral 1, and below it is the word 1 penny. This design symbolizes the British Parliament and government. Composition: copper-plated steel, since 1992, previously bronze. Weight: 3.56 grams diameter, 20.3 mm edge. Plain, smooth. Mintage: over 739 million minted in 2002 country. United Kingdom monarch at time of issue, Queen Elizabeth II. The British penny has a rich and ancient history dating back to Anglo-Saxon times, and although the design and denomination have evolved, the coin remains an enduring symbol of British currency. The 2002 penny falls within the decimalized currency system, which was introduced in 1971 to simplify and modernize the UK's coinage. 2002, being a Jubilee year, was notable in many aspects of coin collecting. Although this 1p coin was not specially minted for the Jubilee, it shares the date with other commemorative coins issued that year, e.g., special $5 crowns. This adds a mild layer of interest to collectors focusing on year-based themes. In circulated condition, a 2002 1p coin typically holds face value, 1p, as it is still legal tender. However, if the coin is in uncirculated or proof condition, or part of a mint set, it might be worth slightly more to collectors. Rare minting errors, like misstrikes or die clashes, could increase value significantly, but such coins must be authenticated and graded professionally. Although common, coins like this can serve as gateway items for budding numismatists, coin collectors, and those interested in royal memorabilia. A full collection of UK decimal coins with all obverse portraits of Queen Elizabeth II, from the youthful 1968 design by Arnold Machine to the final post-2015 portrait by Jody Clark, makes for an insightful exploration into the reign of the UK's longest-serving monarch. This coin would have been used for everyday purchases, particularly small items like newspapers, sweets, or vending machines. While 1p and 2p coins are being used less frequently in digital times, they remain a key part of British coinage and daily life. If you're interested in the value, error checking, or want a detailed coin appraisal, I can help you compare with market listings or show how to spot rarities. The coin in your image is a 2006 British 1 penny, 1p coin, featuring the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. I'll now give you a full, in-depth, long-form description and background that would take approximately 20 minutes to read if spoken aloud. This will include the coin's physical details, historical context, its place in numismatics, coin collecting, and additional insights into its value and relevance towed. The coin depicted in the image is a British 1 penny coin minted in the year 2006, bearing the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. This humble copper-plated steel coin is a small yet significant piece of the British monetary system, representing centuries of evolving coinage tradition, the legacy of monarchs, and modern economy. The 2006 1p coin is part of the decimal coinage system introduced in the United Kingdom in 1971, replacing the old system of pounds, shillings, and pence. The specific characteristics of the coin are as follows. The obverse of the coin, the side shown in your image, features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank Broadley, IRB, whose initials appear just below the neck of the Queen. This portrait was introduced in 1998 and used until 2015. It is the fourth official portrait of the Queen to appear on British coinage. Surrounding the effigy is the legend, Elizabeth II DG Reg FD 2006. This translates from Latin as Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. The reverse, not visible in your image, features a crowned portcullis, an emblem that has long been associated with the Palace of Westminster. This design was originally created by Christopher Ironside for the decimalization in 1971. By 2006, Queen Elizabeth II had been on the throne for over 50 years. This coin was minted during a period of relative economic stability in the UK, before the global financial crisis of 2008. It was also a time of increasing modernization and subtle shifts in British identity. Coins serve not only as currency, but also as artifacts of culture, politics, and history. The 1 penny coin might be considered of little monetary value, but from a historical and cultural perspective, it holds immense significance. It represents the continuity of the monarchy and the enduring institution of the Royal Mint, which has been striking coins for over 100 years. The year 2006 specifically doesn't mark a major jubilee or event in the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, but it was still within the long and historic arc of her service as monarch. Coins from her reign, especially from the 21st century, form a significant part of many collectors' portfolios. The design of the Queen's portrait by Ian Rank Broadley was notable for its realism. Unlike previous portraits that softened or idealized her image, this fourth portrait presented the monarch with an air of maturity and dignity. It was an acknowledgement of her advancing age and her role as a constant presence in an evolving nation. This portrait was used on circulating coins from 1998 to 2015. The Queen is shown wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, a piece of jewelry given to her as a wedding present, and often associated with her iconic image. Since 1992, UK 1p and 2p coins have been made of copper-plated steel rather than bronze. This was due to rising metal prices. Steel is magnetic, so one way to distinguish post-1992 coins is to test them with a magnet. The decision to use cheaper materials reflects how inflation and global market conditions impact even the smallest units of currency. In 2006, though 1 penny could still buy a small item like a sweet or go towards a parking meter, its purchasing power had significantly decreased compared to the coin's earlier days. In circulated condition, the 2006 penny typically does not have much value beyond face value due to its large mintage. However, collectors may seek uncirculated or proof versions of this coin, especially as part of a complete year set. There were millions of 1p coins minted in 2006, and they are not considered rare. However, coins in mint condition or those struck in proof sets can be more valuable. Over time, if the UK ever phases out low-denomination coins, as has happened in countries like Canada, these coins may become more collectible. The penny, though a small denomination, has played a large symbolic role. British culture includes the idea of a penny for your thoughts, and the coin appears in idioms, stories, and even superstitions. Finding a penny on the ground is often considered good luck. Despite its low value, the penny is deeply ingrained in public consciousness. The design of the 1p coin, a portcullis with chains, links it to Parliament and, by extension, democracy and governance. This design choice was deliberate, reinforcing the concept of the monarchy and parliamentary democracy coexisting. In modern times, especially post-2020, the use of physical cash has sharply declined due to the rise of contactless payments, mobile, banking, and online transactions. The Royal Mint has responded by reducing the production of low-denomination coins. There have been periodic discussions in the UK government about discontinuing the 1p and 2p coins altogether. However, for now, they remain legal tender and are still used in everyday transactions, though often discarded or collected in jars. If the 1p coin is eventually phased out, it will transition fully into the realm of collectibles and historic artifacts. The penny has appeared in music, such as the Beatles' Penny Lane, and continues to be referenced in British literature and television. It represents thrift, value, and heritage. In educational settings, young children often learn counting and currency using coins like the 1p. It plays a role in early numeracy and economic understanding. Though some may overlook such coins, numismatists and historians view them as telling objects. Each coin carries the imprint not only of its design, but of the hands it passed through, the economy it served, and the identity of the nation it represents. The 2006 British 1p coin might appear modest at first glance, but it represents far more than its face value. It encapsulates a moment in the long reign of Queen Elizabeth II, the economic decisions of the Royal Mint, and the enduring symbolism of the British monarchy and Parliament. As coins become less common in daily life, such objects are increasingly important as historical artifacts. For collectors, it may not be rare or particularly valuable in monetary terms, but it holds lasting appeal as part of a broader numismatic and historical narrative. In the hands of a collector, a child, or simply as change in a pocket, this coin continues its journey through time, 1 penny at a time. If you want this text in a specific format, like a printable PDF or slide presentation, or would like to analyze the reverse side of the coin as well, feel free to share another image.